Now, my next guest has sold over 12 million records and racked up over 1 billion streams. And now Scottish singer Amy MacDonald is back. That last song is from her new album, Is This What You've Been Waiting For? Amy, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
18 years.
I know,
you've been doing this.
I can't believe it, but when I watched back that first video, I do look like a baby, so...
You do look so young back then. How old were you here?
So I think for that video, I was about 20, but when I brought the first album out, I was 19.
You were 19,
yeah.
My goodness me. And could you have imagined back then, I mean, that you'd still, in 18 years' time, still be selling out, selling records, gigging, I mean, sort of living the dream?
Yeah, no, absolutely not. Like, back then, like, in that first video, that's my actual mate sitting in it, and we were just having the best laugh ever. It just thought that it just felt like it was this whirlwind that would probably end at some point, but we were going to enjoy it while it lasted. So the fact that all of this time later, still doing gigs and people still want to listen to these songs, which is an amazing bonus.
It's wonderful, and you write all your own material, don't you? And I think that's probably part of it, is it? Your connection with your fans is that they know you're writing what's true to you. You write literally as you feel things.
Yeah, I've always written songs about life, be that my own life or stories that my friends tell me or things that happen. I've always been a bit of a people watcher, and I feel like I write songs that most people could probably relate to. It's all the natural highs and lows that we all go through.
Yeah, and I was looking earlier because there's a moment where, as I say, you've been doing this for 18 years and you think, well, you're a seasoned pro, you're almost a veteran in terms of, you know, how long people's careers usually last in pop and music, can be very short-lived. But still, when your new record gets played it was on BBC Radio 2 recently, you sort of had a really big reaction. Just talk us through what was happening here.
Yeah, this was completely off the cuff. This was me just filming for my own personal little collection. And my management seen it and then put it online, and I was like, nobody's meant to see this.
What was going on here for you?
Basically, it was the first play of my first single from the new album. It was the first radio play of it, so I knew it was coming. So I thought, oh, I'm going to put the radio on, I'll just sit and I'll film myself just from posterity, just if in 20 years' time I'm doing something completely different, it'll be good to remember this moment. And I just got really overwhelmed and really, really emotional, and I still do. Like, if I'm out and about and I hear my song anywhere, it still gives me goosebumps, and after all this time, it's just still feels like a really magical and amazing thing, and I'm so grateful for it.
And have there been, because you make it sound like it's just been a constant trajectory upwards, and it has lived up to all of those youthful expectations that you might have had at 19 and beyond that. But have there been lower moments and high moments? Because I'm assuming there has been, you know, because in a way success can look like this. Oh, yeah. It's a rocky road, isn't it, as well?
It definitely isn't all high points. I mean, I spend a lot of time worrying and feeling anxious and all sorts, and it is quite a tough industry at times. Like, you can be bombarded sometimes, but thankfully I think the part that all brings it back is just being able to go on stage and perform for people that are singing your songs back to you.
And we hear a lot more these days about what it's like for women in the music industry, and I suppose you must have your own tale to tell.
Oh, yeah, I do sometimes think that women still don't get good spots at festivals and things like that. I think that it has definitely improved, and it's been great to see all of these female artists absolutely exploding over the past few years. But I still do think that more can be done. I still think women have to be exceptional to kind of get to that point, whereas men can just be good.
Yeah, it's so interesting. And do you find that, you know, are there young Scottish acts and women in particular who look up to you and sort of, you know, as you pass them, do you feel like you want to sort of mentor and give tips to younger musicians?
I mean, I'd always be happy to give them the advice. What I love is seeing young musicians cover my songs, and I'm always loving seeing those videos, always give them feedback, and I don't really need to give them feedback. They're always very good, and it's just great to see that. It's such an amazing feeling, thinking that my music has inspired people to do it themselves.
Well, it's so wonderful to see you, because I suppose in many ways, you know, we forget that actually being a musician isn't always about, you know, being at the, you know, being on the front of all the papers or whatever. You can just have a really solid, strong, brilliant career and actually stay true to yourself. You don't have to sort of sell it all away. You don't have to give all of yourself away in order to carve out a beautiful life for yourself in music.
I've never really had any interest in being famous or anything like that. That was never what I got into this for. I think some people love that side of it. I love being able to just go to the shops and just do my own thing, but then also being able to get on stage and perform and having that side of it. So I think I've struck a really good balance.
I think you've cracked the code.
Yes.
I think you've cracked it. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And it's a great example, actually, I think, to young musicians today on how it can be done.
Oh.
Yeah, wonderful stuff. And your new album, Is This What You've Been Waiting For, is out.
It's out now.
It's out now?
It came out on Friday.
Super stuff.
Yes, very excited.
Yeah, enjoy. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, hi there. Thanks for watching our YouTube channel where we upload new videos every single day. Click here if you're interested in this video or head to the homepage for more amazing content.